On March 25th, 2024, we are going to have the first eclipse of the year. Now, this is going to be a lunar eclipse in the sign of Libra. Eclipses, they always bring about this fast-paced drama. They bring big endings, new beginnings, this sense of direction and purpose. Eclipses literally eclipse people, places, and things into our life and out of our life. It's a power of this energy that is supercharged. It's about you embracing these endings that are compelling you to let go of anything that no longer serves you. Eclipses really force sudden change. This can either be on your part or this can be something that's completely beyond your control. This is still going to affect you, but this could be somebody else's actions upon you. Eclipses, they are really a realignment of where you are off track in life. This is a cosmic energy that's usually felt about 6 to 8 weeks prior, not on the exact day. And the days that lead up to it give you an indication of what is going to be happening in your life. That's why it's really, really important that you pay attention to the time period of the weeks prior. It's for you to take note of these happenings because nothing is by chance. This eclipse energy, it's going to prompt you to kind of harmonize those energies that are within ourselves in our relationship sector. It's going to be a time for you to reflect on how you maintain autonomy, the Aries side, and where you're fostering these healthy relationships or partnerships, the Libra, and how to balance seeking the knowledge with keeping an open mind between those two areas of your life. Now, because this eclipse is focused on Libra themes, think about the scales. It represents balance and harmony, particularly when it comes to relationships, partnerships, friendships, business partnerships, your workmates. And this can also be seen as this full moon as revealing an eclipsing energy that is going to really shake some things up in that area. This is going to be a time period that it's going to bring these huge shifts in your relationship sectors of your life. Now, the eclipse is going to bring major revelations or realizations about how you are relating to others, how you're showing up in your closest partnerships, how you're finding balance in your life. Reflect on how you have this sense of self. Is it appreciated or is it undervalued by people that are in your life? So at this time, you might decide to move on from some of these one-on-one, or I call them 1+1 bonds with other people that are just not fulfilling you either spiritually or emotionally. Take some time to tune into self and evaluate what are your connections to others, and are they reciprocal? Brace yourself for these partner power struggles. The relationships, are they going well? If so, you can bring them to a more committed, let's take it to the next step, let's take it to the next level partnership. And others that are not growing or they're not healthy, you're going to need to make a decision. And that is, do I save it or not? If you choose to, yes. If not, then okay, I can either put the work in, or if it requires more energy than I have right now or that I want to give, you might need to walk away or abandon it. Now, for perspective, remember that eclipses on the cycle of the two signs, the Aries and the Libra, every 18 months, they shift signs and they stay in an area of our life over this 18-month period in order to ensure slow growth of change, but it comes in quick succession. So new moon, full moon with the eclipse, and then time to acclimate. New moon, full moon with the eclipse, and then time to acclimate. So for perspective on this, I want you to think back, because this is a continuation of a story of your life back in October. On October 14th, 2023, you had this new moon solar eclipse, and it was a building block. So for more of a perspective, go back 6 to 8 weeks before that and say, what was building? What was growing? What was I doing in relationships, in partnerships? Asking for Aries, me, to identify where do I show up in relationship, and where are others showing up with me in partnerships. I said back then that This time period is not about being selfish. It's about putting self first and understanding where we are in our relationships with others. Now, this lunar eclipse is also trine to the planet of Pluto in the sign of Aquarius. Remember that Pluto has just shifted over and it's going to be here for the next 20 years. So pushing major growth. A trine is a harmonious aspect. So this is going to help with your focus, your intensity in your decision making about what you're going to do. It's about you transforming relationships or yourself through these connections. Hi, I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate, and this is your Libra eclipse, March 25th, 2024 forecast. So to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So let's dive in. So for Aries Sun and Aries Rising, this eclipse is in your first house of self. So the sun and the north node, the direction in which you're supposed to be moving towards, is in the house of all about you. The first house is how you look, how you act, it's how you show up. I always say it's like a business card or your website. It's your energy. It is your habits, your strength. Now it's eclipsing your seventh house. It's revealing some things that have been hidden in your seventh house of partnerships, your one-on-one. The partnership sector is you with a business partner, you with a significant other, with best friends. The seventh house is also open enemies and exes. The seventh house is where we learn to negotiate and compromise. It's the house of love. It's where we get together with other people and we assert healthy boundaries. So this eclipse energy is really prompting you to harmonize these energies that are within yourself and in these relationships that you have with others. And they could be, again, the open enemies, the exes, or they could be in your partnership sector of where are they showing up and where am I showing up. Aries in the first house of self is I have to start putting myself first in these partnerships, and are my partners making me a priority? The theme is going to be partnerships, friendships, relationships, the full moon revealing where this shakeup is going to occur, and you saying, do I keep these bonds? Do I not keep these bonds? Because it's a full moon here and the eclipse, it will be revealing hidden information that was previously in the shadows you probably knew about, but maybe were not wanting to recognize. And it'll be a turning point in your relationships. There will be things that come up in these relationships that you cannot unsee or unknow. It will speed up the developments of either ending them or strengthening the bonds of them. And it'll bring these swift and sudden opportunities of growth or healing or both. And eclipses, they bring in these unexpected results. Every time you think that you know where things are going, eclipses, they do not. It is unexpected. And so an eclipse in the seventh house is you're going to be focusing with laser your relationships, your partnerships, your agreements. This could also be with clients. Remember that the seventh house is all of your relationships that are you with somebody else, so business or personal. This new relationships could be I'm gaining new clients, or clients could be leaving. This could be on their own. They no longer need your service, or people are finding you. The moon is eclipsing and making way for old growth to leave and new growth to come in. And so people will literally find you because of this moon. Now, there could be boundary issues that could be brought up. There could be, how are you being held accountable for your actions, and are you holding others accountable for their actions? Are you doing your inner work? This could be with practitioners, healers, everything that's brought together for the same goal of how are we coming together to commit. There could be a new design on a project, or this could be you working on you. Remember that the first house is all about you, your wardrobe, your space, things that you want to create. The sun is in your first house and it's you being the center, but it's eclipsing people, places, and things that have to do with people that you relate to on a daily basis. So this could be anything that's unresolved will definitely get brought up at this time. Any conflicts that you have, some of your partnerships are going to be tested. This could be business partners or marital or life partners or best friends. They could reveal things that could suddenly come to light that maybe you just didn't know about. Now, the seventh house also signifies marriage partners and adversaries. Remember, I'm reminding you that it's open enemies and exes. And so this is going to be a really good time for you to find some balance with these people in your life, with healthy boundaries, the needs of others. And this could be your lover, your partner, your friends. Those topics are going to come to the surface. It's you finding balance through compromise and negotiation. The seventh house represents how you either written or unwritten or nonverbal, verbal agreements. All types of agreements are found in the seventh house. And so you acquiring new clients, new opportunities, all these new things that come to you from the opportunity of old leaving. Now, this eclipse is also trine to Pluto. So a trine is a harmonious aspect. And so Pluto is the planet of transformation. This is in your 11th house of your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your goals, things that you want to manifest, and the people that you align yourself with to get to those goals or to reach those goals. And so this could be with people that you work with, or this could be with people that you choose to be with. So this could be like, let's say that you're in a bowling, you want to, or a book club. And so this would be the book club or the bowling league or an astrology group. These are who you align yourself with in order to move forward with things that either bring you joy, pleasure, or things that you want to manifest and grow. And so this trine in your 11th house of who you are networking with, thinking outside the box, offering you major transformation, but with focus and intensity, and you transforming your relationships or yourself through these connections that you have with others. And it could be a shift in what are your goals, you aligning yourself with your higher self, your higher, like what you should be doing, not following somebody else's path, the focus being on you. So Aries, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please check out the other transit videos and join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Taurus Sun and Taurus Rising, the Sun is currently in your 12th house, and the 12th house is you tuning into your hidden side, your personal unconscious. It is your ancestors, your guides, your the Akashic records, dreams, intuition. The 12th house is hospitals, it's affliction, it's where we go for rest and retreat to get messages that are from beyond. So this can be angels and guides. Now, it is eclipsing your 6th house topics. The full moon is going to be in your 6th house of your mental, physical, spiritual, psychological health, well-being. And so this eclipse energy is really prompting you to harmonizing these opposing energies that are going on in your life between, are you tuned in? Are you making sure that you're taking care of yourself? Are you, the 6th house is mentors and guides, and it's what we do for our health. We have to take care of ourselves before we can take care of others. And this could be with you in any of those topics. Now, it corresponds with your health, your wellness, your daily routines, your healing. Are you making your healing a priority? Are you making sure that this could be alternative healing opportunities? So this could be with tapping, this could be with sound therapy, this could be with yoga, meditation, this could be with tuning forks, chiropractor, sound therapy. all of these are an option, and this could be you getting into a new health and wellness routine. This could be yoga, walking. This could be a new regimen for you to you working towards healing yourself. You working towards a new major shift of, do I look at diet? Do I look at we talked about yoga and meditation, but like, what about acupuncture? What about all these other procedures of these alternative practices that are out there? You seeing them, maybe old health issues could now be like, it's revealed of, oh, I have this, and oh, I should check this out. I should get information from the outside that's new to me, like as in a new routine, and I need to say, how can I use this for me? How could I help heal myself through alternative healing practices? Now, pets are found in the 6th house. And so it's always sad that your current pet could need attention, or like if there's a health crisis that goes on with your pet, giving the attention to that pet, or the pet transitioning to either a new home or over the rainbow bridge. There could be, the eclipse could illuminate necessary changes with your job or your routine, like you seeing or identifying some things with your job or your career that are not healthy for you, or that you need to make a change in order for it to be positive for your daily health and wellness routine. So this could be possibly working from home. Remember that the 6th house is the balance between your work and your home, and are you finding a healthy balance? Physical and mental health at this time could become brought to light with exercise, nutrition, needing to be more balanced with these things that are going on in your life. Things being revealed or shaken up. This could have you leaving a healthcare practitioner and finding somebody new. The 6th house being mentors and guides. This could be shamanic work. This could be anything of, I no longer need this service, and I'm going to lean into this one. I'm going to check this out. It will, not all eclipses bring about negative. They bring about difficult because it's a hard and fast change, but it's you reflecting on yourself and where are you in, where are you with all of the partnerships that you have, these connections? Like, you may have this strong connection that you've had with a counselor, a mentor, and now it's you saying, I no longer need this. I am ready to move on from this. I am ready to try something new. I am ready to declutter my life. I am ready to streamline. The 6th house is your daily practice of what do you do on a daily basis. And so making sure that you're taking into account your health, vitamins, supplements, bringing clarity, bringing joy. Who do you spend most of your time with? This is the coworker section. This is where you want to spend your time. And so this could be yoga, meditation, you shifting into something that's depending upon your health, your wellness, your experience of, I need to take care of my mental, physical, spiritual, psychological, emotional health and well-being. And it is under the spotlight during this eclipse. Things that will be leading up to it will reveal themselves of where you need a tune-up and where you need to eclipse people, places, and things out and bring in new. There is this trine to Pluto. I love this because it's in a harmonious aspect to transforming your career, your job, your legacy, authority figures. The 10th house is literally where you want to make your mark on society, or how you want to be known, or you being seen in the outside. It has just gone into Aquarius for the next 20 years. And so it is thinking outside the box, using technology, using science, using new things, new information that comes to you in order to better yourself and making sure that you're putting yourself on the best path to move forward. Now, it'll help you focus. It's about you transforming your life. It's making really good connections with people in the outside world, revealing what's been hidden, what's been in the shadows. Maybe you've had this health problem and you didn't know that this was it's finally identifying this is what's been causing everything else that's coming down the pike. You finally making a turning point. You speeding along with these fast-paced developments once you identify what these items are, or what these people are, or things that you need to try or do that are now available to you. And bringing these fast, quick, sudden opportunities, literally connecting with somebody, and it's fast-paced changes being brought to you. All right, so Taurus, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Gemini Sun and Gemini Rising, the Sun is in your 11th house of your networking sector, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your goals, who you align yourself with to get to where you want to be. And the full moon eclipse is occurring in your 5th house. Now, the 5th house is fun, joy, pleasure, children. It's where we take risks. It's art, music, creativity. And so this eclipse is prompting you to harmonize who you spend your time with in the outside world, through groups and networks, and making sure that you are focused on your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your goals, and your relationships with either your children or creativity, reflecting on your knowledge with staying open-minded to, usually when an eclipse happens in the 5th house, it eclipses you no longer being these projects that you finish them, and it's you having this new gift, this new talent, this new creative project that you didn't know about before or you hadn't done in years, and now it's fine-tuned and tweaked, and it's brought up to date with a change of joy and pleasure and wanting to go down that path of experiencing this. And then you have to say, this is something new that I want to start. I'm willing to take a risk on it. It's a creative project of some sort, and it could be poetry, literally it could be anything. It's the 5th house of what brings you joy and pleasure. And this could be affairs, this could be gambling. And then the Sun being in the house of, now who do I align myself with? So we know that partnerships, relationships, friendships, they're all going to be a topic of you switching roles and switching some of these goals. The full moon is revealing this eclipse energy and shaking up this period in your life of romance, creativity, children, maybe working with children. This could be maybe you getting pregnant, or you one of your children moving out of the house, or creating babies. It's the house of creation. And if it's not children, then it is, I think of it as, okay, I'm too old to have children, but what else can I create? What do I want to create? And so it's you moving along with new projects or birthing something new that brings you joy and pleasure. The 5th house is you streamlining. How do you have fun? And what does fun, joy, and pleasure mean to you? Again, your hidden talents, they can come out at this time. Anything that you want to put on display, you leading a group, leading an organization, you focusing on something that is unique to you, that you want to share, you trying something new, stepping out of your comfort zone. Remember, the 5th house is where we take risks. And so what it can be is, your children could be moving on to a different chapter. Your children having children, or your children moving out of the house children graduating, these big milestones for them, because when they go through these milestones, it also is a direct reflection of big events that happened for you because you're celebrating it. And so these major growing pains or these major changes, somebody could be having a baby, it could be you starting a new creative project. Now, this eclipse is going to reveal things that were hidden, things that were in the dark, something that was in the shadows, and it will make a major turning point of you cannot unsee it or it cannot be undone. It's, okay, this is where we're at, and this is what we need to do to move forward. And it will really speed along the developments of, it's like fast pacing. It is, you were in the slow lane, you shifted over into the fast lane, and you can't get off on that exit. It's literally you moving forward. And so it'll bring these quick, hard and fast, sudden opportunities for fortune for you. It's you following your destiny of where you need to be going and having these, it will be good, unexpected results that will move you further along than what you would have done on your own without the eclipse. Now, I want to bring in Pluto. Pluto being the planet of transformation in the sign of Aquarius. It's in this harmonious aspect, and this is thinking outside the box, using science, using technology, connecting with people that are far and wide. Pluto is in your house of publishing. It's in the house of legal matters. It's in cross-cultural experiences of taking a class, taking a workshop, teaching a class, teaching a workshop. All of these opportunities are available to you with this transit, moving you further with focus and intensity in your decision making of what do I want to do with this, and transforming my relationships with people as I explore this through my connections and realignment of these are my hopes, my dreams, my goals. And remember that this is also going to be not just who you align yourself with, but this could be with people that have shared beliefs. And it is, these could be people that you work with, and it could be people that you are connected to, as in like your star family, or your not blood family, but who we would we would call like kindred spirits that would support you through what you're going through. And so, Gemini, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Cancer Sun and Cancer Rising, eclipses are always very, very important to you because you are ruled by the moon. And so new moons are these new beginnings, and full moons are these revealing and endings and closures. And so this one, the sun has you focused on your job, you in the outside world, you being the center of attention, your career, your legacy, authority figures, being seen as an authority figure. And this full moon eclipse is occurring in your fourth house of your home, your family, your roots, your traditions, your genealogy. It is finding a balance between these two sectors of your life. Now, this eclipse energy is really prompting you to say, I have to harmonize this. I can't be all of this and none of this. I have to balance my home and my work life. I have to reflect on how I can maintain the Aries portion of who I am in the outside world while fostering these healthy relationships with my family members. They could be blood family, or they could be people that feel like family. And the fourth house is also like your extended family, or people who all live in the same house with you. It is your traditions and your genealogy, and you being ruled by the moon are always very concerned with keeping the family unit together. And this is, how do I find this healthy balance between this? And so relationships, partnerships, all of these things are going to be tested with you needing healthy boundaries. This full moon can eclipse, and like remember, it'll shake up things in your home. This could be you moving from your home, a child moving from your home, parents that are living with you in your home. This can bring up these huge shifts in how you're relating to others. Are you being appreciated? Are you have you decided that maybe this is time for you to move away from one of these one-on-one bonds that you have with family members? Or this could have you focused with moving to a new place. This could have you looking at, I need a second place, or I need a place to call all my own in my home. Getting ready for a sale, someone's moving in or out. This could be using your home as a business and saying, how can I use my home and then do business in it at the same time, like work from home, or create a home that I need to update. I need to, like an eclipse can say, this is what's wrong with the home. We need to have new windows. We need insulation. We need new drain pipes. Like, we have to spend some money on the home. It is like being in the limelight of who's going to take care of this. We have to take care of these things. It could be some of these things have been simmering under the surface, and now it'll be glaringly clear what your focus needs to be on. This could be a focus on, are you spending an uneven amount of time either with your job or with your home, and needing to find this balance between your home and your public life, of who gets access to you, and you needing, like as a Cancer, you definitely need like a Zen den or a place to call your own, and you need privacy. You need time to get your priorities in order for what is home, what is work, how do I find this balance between these? And there could be some major work, career, home project that could finally come to an ending or a fruition of, yay, we've been remodeling on this and now we finally have the right person that can help us to get to that stage, or we've been wanting to sell and now it's finally going to happen. Now, there is this beautiful trine to Pluto. Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 20 years in your 8th house of your shared resources. So let's add another layer to this of thinking outside the box, having this connection of transforming who you are literally connected to. This could be contracts with family that you share these debts or resources with, property, with your home, with somebody has died, or a will. This could also be exes, so in alimony and child support. And this could be business partners, and maybe your business partners is with somebody who feels like family or is family, or this could be significant others, life partners, marriage partners. This is lending itself to aid you in your decision making and saying, I'm going to give you laser focus with the intensity of how can you transform this area of your life through these connections that you have, making sure that you have this balance between home and work, and making sure that it's crystal clear that when we're working together, this is work. And when we're not, can you be friends with these people? Can you be family members with these people? Revealing the hidden information, like the full moon, like, okay, there's more things that have been lurking in the shadows. This could, again, have to do with anything that has to do with kids or people that are living with you, your parents. And this will make a major turning point in your life of moving forward, can't go back. It'll never be the same as it was before. Now is a time for growth, elevation, and change. And so these sudden opportunities and these unexpected results to move you along in your life path. So Cancer, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com, and please subscribe. So for Leo Sun and Leo Rising, the Sun is currently illuminating your 9th house of it's foreign people, places, and things. It's cross-cultural, it's educational, it's experiences, it's you wanting to be connected to the outside world through taking classes, taking workshops. It is you connecting to others, and it can be taking a class or teaching a class, traveling there. It's the house of publishing. It's legal matters. Now, the full moon eclipse is occurring in your third house. The third house has everything to do with who do you communicate with on a daily basis. The third house is the way that you communicate, the things that you say. These could be classes and workshops that you're taking at home. It's your relationship with your siblings, your neighbors, your cousins. It could be who you're speaking to and connected with, like taking the yoga class, who's standing next to you, or the person who's in the grocery line. It's literally how you talk and exchange ideas with on a daily basis. And this eclipse is going to prompt you to harmonize these two opposing energies of your siblings, cousins, and who you want to be connected with in the outside world, taking these classes, traveling here, connected to like great minds, and the thinking of all these possibilities are going on out there. And how do you foster these ideal, healthy partnerships between these two areas of your life? Finding a balance between seeking knowledge and staying open-minded. Your partnerships, your friendships, your relationships. All of these topics are going to be tested during this time. The third house is also, remember, it's who you talk and exchange ideas with, and this could be through work. This could be who you pick up the phone and talk to on a daily basis. So it can bring these huge shifts to your relationships. Are they being reciprocated? Is the energy worth it for you? Are they putting in the same amount of time as you? Are you putting in the amount of time in order to foster these relationships? You might decide to move away from these and disconnect, or you might need to say that, look, I appreciate this, I value this, and this is where I'm going to put in my time, my effort, my energy. I want this to work. Now, in the third house, there's going to be some kind of drama because the full moon is going to be illuminating. It's going to show you something that you didn't know. Because it's the house of travel and technology, there could be definitely problems with technology, phone, email, computer, texting, all modes of transportation. So whatever you use for transportation, and this could be travel, mobility. This could have everything to do with education, where I'm trying to take this class, or I'm not able to log on, or I'm trying to get into the Zoom. Why am I being blocked at this time? I don't understand this. My connection to my neighbors or with my siblings, my daily routines might change dramatically because it's you connecting these short distance travel and connecting to these people in your life, and it offers you these major event changes that could be your sister moves on, or a brother moves away, or a neighbor decides to move, or something happens with them. It could be a major life event that has an ending or a close of them not being accessible, and this could be a friendship. This could be someone that you saw on a daily basis, and now you have to decide, if they're moving away, how are we going to stay in touch? Are we going to keep that same bond, that same connection with each other? And how do we do this? You possibly gaining an entirely new perspective on a matter that you've been mulling over, that has to do with communication, how you communicate, how you experience someone else's feelings. Are they communicating it to you? Those are going to be like, I look at them like as a mirror of you looking at your relationship with other people, and it's reflecting into, like, to you, of where does the energy need to be put into in order to strengthen the bond, or where do I just need to cut my losses and say, I cannot maintain this anymore. It's just too much energy. It's too much. The intensity is not reciprocal. There could be a change in your a car, anything that has to do with technology or travel, car, bike, boat, bus. Pay attention to anything that interferes with any of these things at this time. There could be a physical mobility issue that you've had, and now it can be healed, or it can be a different chapter of how you can get around. Maybe you had to walk everywhere, you had to take the bus everywhere, and now there's the opportunity of a car or another mode of transportation, or this could be you getting back up and saying, how have I supported others, and what are these important interactions that I have with people, and how am I responding to it, and what are these opportunities that are coming to me from these connections that I have on a daily basis, and me having to be accountable for my actions, following my instincts, and owning my part. And what's going to be revealed is what's hidden in the shadows, either on my part or on somebody else's part. And this can be a major turning point in these relationships, or in these projects that you have, or technology, maybe upgrading or needing to upgrade, like the computer finally dies, or the car finally dies, or you finally can get it fixed. And this could definitely speed along these developments, and it'll bring these quick, hard and fast changes and these opportunities. I call it synchronicity and going with the flow. So Leo, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Virgo Sun and Virgo Rising, the Sun is illuminating your 8th house of your shared resources, where you have these contracts with other people. They can be family members that you share debt or resources with, property, home, will. It can be through exes, alimony, child support. It could be through business partners, and it can be significant others. Remember that the 8th house is all of your joint ventures. It's your house of your shared resources, and it's the house of your obligations. It's taxes, alimony, child support, all of the topics that we share with other people. And it's also taboo topics, things that we just don't discuss at the dinner table, but some things that are negotiated or compromised, and we talk about them like behind closed doors. Now, the full moon is occurring in your 2nd house, and this eclipse energy is really prompting you to harmonize the energy between your self-worth, your cash, your property, your resources, and what you share with other people. This is how do you remain autonomous with this Aries energy of who am I in relation to the contracts that I share with other people, and how can I keep a balance to what belongs to me? How do I feel about it? How do I feel secure? Definitely partnership is going to be a huge things revealed at this time about your partnership, your contracts that you have with people. This could be unwritten or written. Like if it's family, it's like the taboo topics that you don't bring up but need to be brought up. And this could be business or work partners, anything that you have these, again, things that you share together. And with this full moon, it's definitely going to be revealing and eclipsing and shaking up everything that has to do with your values, your feelings, your self-worth, your cash, your property, your possessions. Your finances are literally going to take center stage. You saying, I have to focus on these things in my life. Am I making the necessary financial changes or have I been putting some things off? Am I in a good space? Am I taking care of my bills? Like we know tax season is coming up. So are you paying off debt? Are you like any of these joint finances or wills? Are you maintaining a healthy balance between what is theirs, what is yours? And this is in the form of any financial settlements. Sharing issues, those are definitely going to come into focus here of what are you sharing with other people? Like sharing issues, because your focus is supposed to be on you and what you share with other people. So your finances, your budgeting, these major purchases that you have, your income, your sustainability, you looking at how How do I stand on my own? And what resources do I have that are connected to others? Where are my investments? Where do I have my money placed? And this could also have you saying, what is my value? What is my worth? And I deserve a raise. I deserve a promotion. You saying, this is my value. I need to ask for it. And so this could be you starting a business, or this could be ending a business, or opening up other projects or something that has to do with your money, your resources, and some kind of a business, with you developing a way of how your financial role can improve. This could be a side hustle. Maybe starting this side hustle, and it could finally take flight and take off, saying, I've been doing this on the side and I really think I can make a go of it, and it actually happening, and you getting out of your comfort zone and making sure that you put your needs first. Remember what I said, the Aries energy is self first, self-preservation, and you having this eclipse in your second house is this hidden information about your shared resources that you have with others and what your actual financial status is. These things are going to come to the surface. They're going to be revealed. And this will be a turning point that this will speed along some developments. So be prepared, be proactive instead of reactive, taking a look at things and saying, how can I take hold of this and make sure that like you can try to make it go in the direction that you want. But look, if it's paying off debt, make a plan to do it. If it's if it's investment, making sure that you're trusting somebody of where your money and your resources go. The second house is, what do I need in order to feel safe and secure in like currently in this lifetime right now? And so bringing these beautiful opportunities hard and fast to you and making it happen. So Virgo, the last thing is we have Pluto. Pluto is in this harmonious aspect, and Pluto has been here, it's going to be here for the next 20 years, thinking outside the box, science, technology, making this a daily habit in your life. And so the sixth house is making sure I find a balance between work and home, using science, using technology, making sure that I'm taking care of my health, making sure that I make this a daily habit. I put self-care to the top of the list. And maybe, okay, you taking care of your finances is self-care, and saying, I have to give myself this, and it is self-care. I'm going to give myself the massage. I'm going, or like pay for the massage. I am going to get the Reiki. I am going to sign up for the yoga class. I am going to make sure that I meditate. I like all of these alternative healthcare practices and these daily habits that happen in the sixth house of finding a mentor, finding a guide, and saying, I want to make this a success. So if this is a side gig, who do I look to? Who has already done this? Who will support me on my path to success? So Virgo, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Libra Sun and Libra Rising, the Sun is currently in your seventh house of your partnerships. The seventh house is the house of love and contractual agreements, verbal, written. It's the house of best friends and significant others and clients and one-on-one relationships. It's also the house of open enemies and exes. Now, this full moon eclipse is occurring in your first house of self. This will have everything to do with you, your self-expression, how people see you, your strength, your habits. I always call the first house like your business card or your website. It's how people see you, and this is your power, your personality of who you are bringing to the table, who you are revealing and allowing everybody to see. And so the focus is going to be, this eclipse energy is like literally going to be eclipsing some things about you out of your life. This could be a healing energy of partners, relationships, these work people that you work with. They could be these one-on-one with clients, no longer needing your service, and you saying, or upgrading like your skill set. Maybe you're becoming a Reiki master. Maybe you want to be known as a grandmother. It's about your identity. The first house literally is about how you present yourself, how other people see you, and you saying, I'm ready to change my image. I'm ready to change how people see me. I'm ready to redefine who I am and who I am presenting. Now, this could be your personality, your skill set, you saying, I have to put my wants, my needs, and my desires first over my partner, my business partner, my best friend, my clients, over those people in your life, making sure that you have these healthy partnerships, healthy balance between who am I and who am I in this relationship. This has a lot to do with your physical body, your mental, physical, spiritual, like who you are. There could be weight loss, there could be weight gain, having a baby, or getting pregnant, or being healthier through gaining muscle, through exercising. Or this could manifest as I'm taking the next step through wellness for healing and a resolution of I'm making this a daily habit. It's about your image, your self-esteem. You maybe you are wanting to be seen as a parent or identifying as a specific gender. The first house is you and your identity, everything that has to do with your identity, and identification of how you identify yourself as a healer, or looking at yourself as how are you coming in alignment with who you are meant to be, who you are transforming into. This could be you saying, I need to make a plan in order for me to see the true vision of who I am, and I need to seek out support of who's going to be in this next chapter with me, who's going to value it, who's going to appreciate it. If it's you stepping into a new role as a practitioner, that means new or different clients, and maybe those other clients will no longer need your service, or it'll be a different type of service. If this is your identity, like the identity of something for a business, well, then that changes your status also with partners and significant others, and it changes your 1+1 house. Remember that it's the 7th house is contracts and negotiations, and you coming into your true, authentic, real self. Now, this lunar eclipse is also trying to Pluto in Aquarius. Pluto is going to be here for the next 20 years, and Aquarius is in your 5th house of children, creativity, art, music, poetry, where we take risks, affairs. And so how are you using this opportunity to gain focus and intensity in the decision making of what do I want to do to move forward with who I am becoming, and stepping into authenticity and my divine role of transforming my relationships with others, and how do I see myself changing and evolving with those connections and through those connections. During this eclipse, it literally will reveal things that have been hiding in the shadows. Like, you will not be able to keep something that was about yourself hidden anymore. It is like the butterfly coming out of the cocoon. It's your time to shine. It is you making this turning point in your life where you are stepping out and shutting that closet door and never going back to the way things were before, speeding along these developments, stepping into your divinity, and bringing these huge, swift opportunities that you're going to have these unexpected results that you cannot plan for. So Libra, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Scorpio Sun and Scorpio Rising, the Sun is illuminating your daily habits, your mental, physical, spiritual, psychological, emotional, health, well-being, and what you need to do in order to care and nurture for yourself. It's thinking outside the box and coming up with activities that will help you nurture and care for yourself. Now, the full moon eclipse is eclipsing your 12th house. Now, the 12th house, it's everything that's done in the shadows. It is dreams, it's intuition, it's the house of confinement. The 12th house is hidden enemies, it is where you withdraw, it is hospitals, afflictions. The 12th house is where we go to tap into our intuition, our spirit guides, our ancestors, our angels, understanding music, understanding symbolism. It's connecting to all of that. And this eclipse is, how do you harmonize these two opposing energies? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you fostering these healthy connections and balancing out and staying open-minded? Look, you've had a really difficult past year and a half, and you're almost through it all. And this is pushing through 12th house topics. The 12th house is the house of the undoing. It's the house of fear. It's isolation. It's hidden supports. And so the 12th house is high emotions. And you're a water sign. So this is knowing, feeling, dreaming, being connected, and you saying, I'm tapped into my dream energy, and I need to harness and I need to master my subconscious mind. I can control this. I don't have to let somebody else, their emotions, their feelings, drama, and things that are going on, control what's going on through me. There could be mental instability. There could be showing you where you need to do the work. At this time, the full moon is literally going to, like it's an eclipse, it's going to shake your world and reveal a spiritual breakthrough and say, aha, I get it. I can receive the divine information. I am getting the messages. I am going through all of this because of this. You might finally get the aha moment. The 12th house is about fears. It's about addiction. It's you have fears, and it is about your inner journey and you having to find the resources to help you clear out this energy and to work through, to heal your mind. This could be through hypnosis or biofeedback. This could be you saying, I need to stop, meditate, tune in. I either need to go on a retreat. I need to own my sacred space. I need to honor it. I need to sit. And if this is in your home, this is you saying, I need to ground. I need to earth. I need to take that Epsom salt bath. I need to meditate. I need to tap into prayer, using oils, anything that will clear your auric field for you, because this is going to help you with your psychological state, because you have a lot going on right now. The 12th house, like as a 12th house eclipse, this is bringing up trauma, drama, things that you see, know, feel. And so use the subconscious space to gain insights through dreams, through meditation. Face your fears, face these addictions, to move forward and say, these things have happened. I have buried them. I'm ready to uncover them. I'm ready to heal from them. I'm ready to move on. This is not your secret to hold. You holding other people's secrets is not healthy for you. Major spiritual insights can come at this time. This lunation can really give you the overwhelming urge and need for more rest, sleep, recovery, having you deeply involved in your work and your daily routines of, I have to take care of me. I have to have downtime. I have to make me time. I have to focus on me, my mental, my physical, my spiritual, my psychological, my emotional needs. Otherwise, I'm not going to be complete. And this is revealing, where have you not been caring for yourself on all aspects. Because this is a lunar eclipse, it will also reveal secrets that have been hidden. They can come to light, they can emerge at this time. There can be a desire for you to want to do something risky or to want to keep something private. There can also be a work project that could be started and then be finished at this time. Look, secrets are no fun unless they're shared with everyone. And so it's time. Let those secrets out. As a Scorpio, I know that you keep this, you are the secret keepers, but you are holding everything else in, and it is making things unhealthy for you. And so I want to look at Pluto. Pluto in your fourth house is in this harmonious aspect to both the moon and the sun. So topics that revolve around home, family, your roots, your foundation, genealogy. This could be secrets revealed about that. And this is also about support. This is also about the people from your home will be healthier because of it. When you release yourself of karma, drama, and secrets, you remove the chain link that is for the next generation or for the ones that come after you. And so this full moon eclipse, it's going to reveal this hidden information, literally, that's been hiding in the shadows, that you've been keeping or trying to keep on the down low. And it'll mark a major turning point in your healing process. And it'll speed along all these developments. It'll bring these sudden, swift opportunities your way, and these beautiful and unexpected results that will come from it. It's not always, you might not see it as beautiful or healthy in the beginning because it's about secrets, but it needs to be, these things need to be taken care of. You need to be whole. You need to be facing your fears. You need to be focused on being complete and paying attention to what your spirit guides, what your ancestors, what you know needs to be known, be seen, and like be healthy. This is you focusing in on your health. So Scorpio, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Sagittarius Sun and Sagittarius Rising, the Sun is in your fifth house of your house of creativity, affairs, children, art, music, joy, pleasure, where you want to take risks, where you will, like, let's take a gamble, let's do this, this is what I need to do. It's what you do on a weekend in order to, like, for having fun. Now, the full moon eclipse is in your 11th house of your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your goals, the networks. So this could have you finishing a project. This could literally, this is about a balance between what do I want to do and who am I connected to and what do they want to do. The 11th house is like it's kindred spirits, but it's also people that you work with, like workmates that were on these projects together. So there could be a work project that's finished. This is you harmonizing these energies of, do you have enough time to do what you want to do with what brings you pleasure and joy? Or are you focused solely on somebody else reaching their goal? Now, partnerships, relationships, friendships, business, work partners, all of these, the full moon is going to reveal. It's going to shake up. It's going to offer this a time period of these huge shifts in your friendship status area of your life. Now, the 11th house is where you connect with others, whether it's for volunteering or it's for pleasure and joy or for work. And it's the traditional house of friends, but it can include colleagues in your social circles. And so there could be new friends that come your way. There could be a key contact. It could be ending of a friendship that that was falling out, or that friendship, that person has moved. It could have you leaving a group or a network or something that you used to be part of. So for example, I was doing volunteer work, and I had done it for 7-8 years, and then I am now moving on to something else that I want to volunteer with. It doesn't have to be a negative. It could be that chapter is ending and I'm moving on to something else that is near and dear to my heart. The 11th house it's you reevaluating your social circles, your groups, your place within your group, finding your tribe. The 11th house has you connected with social media and you saying, am I alienated, or do I belong in this group, and maybe I need to leave this group. Literally, you could be going through your Facebook groups and saying, oh, I'm going to clean all this out, or your Twitter, anything that's technology that you are a group or a part of, or going through your emails and saying, I don't want to receive emails from these groups anymore, or these people anymore. I don't want this. I'm fine-tuning and streamlining this area of my life. And it's you having these dating opportunities or these creative opportunities that are going to come to you through friends or online opportunities or new networking opportunities. Remember, the 11th house is where you look for friends through groups or social circles or networks. There could be a major event that involves your child and their romantic partner, or something that happens with your child, a graduation of your child, or a project that you have been working on, or creative project that you've been working on that you want to start it at this time. This is also going to be where you are saying, I have finished this goal, this dream, this hope, and now I'm ready to move on for something else. Now, Pluto is in the sign of Aquarius, in a beautiful, it's in a trine and a sextile. It's in a harmonious aspect in your 3rd house of communication, who you communicate with on a daily basis, science, technology, travel, all of those topics. And this could be with family, with with family, with neighbors, with siblings. It is who you are connecting with, who you talk to on a daily basis, who you talk and exchange ideas with on a daily basis. This is supporting and prompting you to move forward with what are your dreams, what are your goals, and how do you move forward with this? How do you manifest it? The full moon, the eclipse, is literally going to reveal some hidden information that's been hiding in the shadows. Maybe things that have to do with the group or the friends within the group, and it will be this aha moment, and you will not be able to unsee it, and it will change your relationship within this, and you'll have to make a decision: foster it, fix it, cut it, one or the other. And this is going to be a major turning point for you, and it will speed up the developments from this point on. So Sagittarius, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Capricorn Sun and Capricorn Rising, the sun is illuminating everything that has to do with your home, your family, your genealogy, the people that are within your home, the people that you feel responsible for in your home. The 4th house is your property, your assets, your resources, everything that has to do with your real estate and traditions. Now, the full moon eclipse is occurring in your 10th house. The 10th house represents your career, your public life, the legacy that you want to leave behind. The 10th house is authority figures. The 10th house is everything that has to do with your professional life, your reputation, honors, awards. And so there's this balance between who am I at home and things that have to do with my job, my career. And the eclipse is saying, I need to harmonize these opposing energies of me and we. Who am I? Who am I with the other people? Do I have healthy boundaries? Am I focused on myself first? Do I have these healthy partnerships? Do I have these healthy relationships? Am I fostering me putting myself first for preservation purposes before I focus on everybody else? Now, partnerships, relationships, family, home, things that have to do with your work partners or business or friendships. This full moon is literally going to reveal an eclipse and shake these relationships up for you, and it can bring these huge shifts in eclipsing these people, places, and things out of your life and into your life. It could show up as, are you putting in more effort than they are, and maybe needing a healthy boundary, and you will say, I need to move away from these friendships. They're not healthy for me, or something for your work. The 10th house literally reveals your strengths, your weaknesses. It is you on top of a building. It is like you at the highest point. It is how you cope with rules, how you cope with authority. It is your professional path and how you want people to see you, know you, and remember you. It's your work, your job, everything about you being seen in the outside world is going to be highlighted. This could be bosses and coworkers. Everybody's going to see you. This could be literally a job could end, fired, retire, move. Anytime that the eclipses happen in the 4th and the 10th, it could be selling off property, selling a home, moving a career, ending a job. New opportunities that arise because of this, or a lateral movement of something with your job. There could be a father or father figure that comes into focus. This could be something with your father that they could be ill, or a relationship or collaboration. Authority figures come into focus, and there could be clashes with a boss, or police, or government in your life that you are not finding your path, and you have to like these people will be eclipsed in for a reason and out for a reason, because the focus is on you saying, what is my path? Where should I be going? What should I be doing? And if this is you being retiring, what are you going to do next? If this is being fired, look at it as an opportunity to attract and move forward and step into something better for yourself, discovering what it is you're literally supposed to be doing. If this is you, it could be a promotion. This is going to require discipline, responsibility on your part. Eclipses, they remove people, places, and things. And so there could be a child moving out of the home, or you have finally reached a goal that you have been like, maybe I wanted to save enough money to retire, or I've put enough aside, or I wanted this property. I have met this goal, or more responsibility may be put on you. You might have to come up with a strategy of, what am I going to do with my life and my life path moving forward? And this could have you reviewing and looking at things about changing your career goals, changing your career path, something that has to do with your family, your home, your status, about where am I moving forward? And what does that what does that look like? And so this eclipse energy could really, when this eclipse happens, like again, that 4 to 6 weeks ahead of time, it can literally eclipse this energy hard and fast into your life. I would say try to be prepared. Like, you cannot be prepared completely for an eclipse. But if this is having to move on a moment's notice, or having losing a job, retiring from this job, moving on from this job, getting a promotion from this job, being seen, this is a South Node release. And so it will be a letting go of. Now, Pluto is in this beautiful harmonious aspect in your 2nd house of your self-worth, your cash, your property, your personal resources, your personal money. And so it's offering something that will be a benefit of this closure, this ending. This eclipse is going to reveal something that was hidden in the shadows, and it will be I don't think it's going to be that big of a surprise to you. I think that it will be, oh, it's finally happening, or, oh, this has been hiding in the shadows and I finally see it. This will be a turning point for you to move forward with, and it will bring quick, fast developments of unexpected results to move you forward with the direction in which you're supposed to be going. All right, so Capricorn, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Aquarius Sun and Aquarius Rising, the Sun is currently in your third house. The third house is all types of communication, and it's who you communicate with on a daily basis. This could be siblings, cousins, neighbors. This could be in the grocery line. It's also short distance travel and technology. Now, the eclipse, oh goodness, is happening in your ninth house of foreign people, places, things, cross-cultural experiences, publishing things. It could be legal matters. It's traveling. It is higher education. So at this time, this could be your partnership, your relationship, your friendships with people that are far away, or business or work people. They could be, the full moon can illuminate and shake these things up with these people in your life of how you're relating to them, how they're relating to you. Are you feeling undervalued? Are you having to take a class again? Are you publishing something and it's finally getting published? There's legal matters that are finally going to come to an end, and that this is moving away from some of these connections that you have with people. This lunar eclipse, remember, lunar, these bring these hard and fast endings. And so the ninth house covers all types of education and higher thought and religion and spirituality and traveling. It's higher belief. And so you being a student and now maybe becoming the teacher. So like teacher to student, it's how do you do your work? It is you saying, I want to take this class. I want to take this workshop. You getting educated. This has to do with your learning journey, and schooling of any kind may come up. And this could be an ending to an old path and the beginning to a new path. This is you literally going down that rabbit hole and saying, I want to study it. I want to learn it. I want to go there. I want to experience it. There could be new projects, publishing things, completing or launching a book, or a podcast, or it could be a YouTube channel, but it's you launching something and having this international audience, whether it be for work or for travel, that's connected to other countries, because the ninth house is using science, using technology, like using the airwaves to be able to get out there and connect with other people through Zoom, email, like Reddit, X, like what do we call it? Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all of those are topics. It's you having new resources, diving into spirituality, a new tool, a new place to travel, work with the church, work with a new focus, you getting outside of your comfort zone of what does spirituality mean to you. This eclipse can give you new knowledge or a new creative flow. You experiencing different cultures, different religions, different languages, in order for you to have these a broad experience of what you are wanting to see and feel and understand that is out there in order to change who you are. This could be a thirst for adventure of, I have to travel there. I have to move there. I have to experience this. This is going to be a time for you to say, I need to make a plan to have fun and joy in my life. I want to make a change in my life and take a leap of faith. And what does that leap of faith look like? There could be huge endings for you, like these big culminations, like graduating, or education of, I finished that class, I finished that workshop. And this could be, if you're in business or in education, or like as a writer, this could be a time where you are connecting to a wider audience that is out there. It's you literally saying, I'm ending a chapter and I'm ready to begin a new chapter, and to have opportunity to seek wide and far. Now, Pluto, Pluto is in your first house of self for the next 20 years, literally changing who you are. You are evolving and changing into this new growth of power, self-expression, how people will know you, how people will see you as, your strength, your habits, your interests, your image, your identity. This is in a harmonious aspect to both of the sun and the moon, and it is helping you to focus with intensity in your decision making, in your decision making of, I want to transform my relationships. I want to transform myself through my connections. And how do I go about doing that? Because it's all going to be a reflection onto you. And so the full moon revealing the things that are hidden and what is hidden in the shadows. What are you ready to end and what will end for you? There could be some opportunities that no longer end. So you're left with a single path to move forward with. And this will be a turning point, a major turning point where it will speed along the developments of the class, the teaching, the publishing, the understanding, the studying, and then it's going to bring about these unexpected results that in the end are going to be positive for you and help to transform who you are. So Aquarius, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Pisces Sun and Pisces Rising, the Sun is currently in your second house of your self-worth, your cash, your property, what you need in order to feel secure. It is illuminating and lighting up, and things are going to be revealed with 8th house topics. And so this includes partnerships, relationships. This is the house of deep bonding. It's the house of where you are connected with other people. This can be family if you have shared resources or property or money or home. This could be exes with alimony, child support. This could be business partners and significant partners, or like marital partners or life partners. And so all of this has to do with how are you showing up and how are you showing up with other people, and is it reciprocal? Is it balanced? Are these relationships healthy for you? Are you being valued? Are you valuing them? The 8th house represents literally the income of others, and it's a transformation house. It's how do you transform yourself through your connection to other people. It's the house of deep bonding at the deepest level. It is intimacy. It is sex. It is power. It is psychology. It is parapsychology. It is the house of mystery that we dive deep into, and it's taboo topics that we don't share everything with. So at this time, there could be extra drama that could be illuminated through like a spouse's income or a business partner's income or debt or taxes or your investments of things that you share together with other people. There could be topics brought up, well, definitely topics brought up of collaboration and money and capital and loans, or trying to get a loan, trying to get credit, trying to get your debt paid off, your taxes paid off. The 8th house, remember, is what you share with other people. And this could be you saying, I need to have these larger bills paid off. There could be major endings with intimate partners or breakthroughs because of power struggles. The 8th house is who has the upper hand in these intimate partnerships that we have with other people. And so how are you using your power? How are they using their power over you? Is it being reciprocated? Who has power that influences or helps you, that supports you? What are you doing with your investments? What are you doing with your cash? Are you investing correctly? Is there anything that has to do with studying these things, resources, teachers? Like this is the house that you could dive into astrology, palmistry, metaphysics, numerology, anything that is like psychic or mysteries, writing about mysteries, studying mysteries, anything that has to do with marriage and divorce where your money is combined or separated, anything that has to do with the pairing of your resources or the significance of your resources with the ex or with the business partner. There could be major luck with money. The eclipses, remember that they're very emotional. It's about seeing things that were hidden, seeing things that you didn't know were in the background, and you kind of knew, and it literally just brings it about. And so this could be you saying, I need to pay off this debt. I need to pay off these bills. I need to look at my emotional well-being, and am I codependent? Are they codependent? Remember, this is the house of taboo topics. And so this is going to be a perfect time that you're going to say, I need to ask what I can do to change my relationship and my contracts with other people in order to make sure that they are balanced, in order for me to feel secure in moving forward. There can also be this new opportunity of money coming your way. And this could also be where you have put your money in for investments, like a payout, or money, just like it could also be inheritance. But this full moon eclipse is literally revealing this hidden information of things that have been in the shadows. And it could be things that you've asked for, but also things that you didn't know that were coming to you. This is going to mark a huge turning point. This is in a beautiful trine with Pluto in your 12th house. Look, the 12th house is hidden support, but it's also self-doubt. It's dreams, it's intuition, it's sitting alone and figuring out, what do I want? What do I need? Paying attention to that inner voice. And because it's in a harmonious aspect, this is you saying, I need to pay attention to my angels, my guides, my dreams, my intuition. I need to sit and tune in and say, where do I need to be led in order to receive the positive, to cut away some people that are not healthy, or to remove these connections that are not doing me they're doing you a disservice. Like, this is literally like cutting the bonds. Like, some of these people could leave your life, and this will be a leave, like, it's too much energy for me. Or it will strengthen the bonds that you have with these people. So Pisces, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe.